So guys, we're live, my people, we're live. Like the video, guys, like the video,
Hello.
subscribe, smash the like button, guys. Smash the like button, smash that freaking like button, guys. Like the freaking video, my people. Like the video, like the video, like the video, guys. Yeah, this is a post match happened between Chelsea and Aston Villa. We're going to talk about Arsenal to like Arsenal draw for United also draw today. Liverpool play tomorrow with them. Win tomorrow they get 11 points clear. So we're also going to do the Champions League draw. We're going to see the potential favorite for the draw. We're going to see the underdog. We're also going to make sure we see in the round of 16 quarterfinals and the final. It's going to be see how it goes. But we're going to talk about Chelsea Football Club. But today, wow, I kind of what I just watched today is unbelievable. This is not the first time, second time, third time we have been losing matches from a winning position. It's not the first time. We did that against Fulham, we lost. We did that against Crystal Palace, we drew. We did that against Manchester City, we lost. Today again, we lost. We did that against Brighton, we lost. Today again, we lost. So we have been losing games
Hello.
on winning position. This is not the first time, and it will not be the last time. So what is happening right now? I have no explanation what is going on right now. I don't know how to explain this situation. We just have to get out of this situation. How are we gonna get out? I don't know. We need to get out of this route. This route, we need to find a way to get out of this route. This is unbelievable. We need to find a way to get out of this route, man, because this is very, very unsustainable. But before that, like the video, guys. Smash the like button, guys. So my biotic of this, my before I go to before I go to our best show today. Firstly, for me, I've been telling the manager for I've been backing on the manager to change the formation today, which I was even surprised he did change today because he played three at the back today, which I was surprised. I was like, okay, interesting. He played 3-4-2-1 today. I'm like, okay, it's not bad. 3-4-2-1. That is an idea formation we really play from day one. Okay, let me say the goal and the game was going. We play some decent football with this somehow. First half it was 1-0. And I knew it after the first half. I was like, we need to score 2 or 3 goals. If not, we will concede. And when we concede, our is gonna drop and it's gonna be over. So in the second half, we keep the intensity up a little bit, then boom. When we concede, it was game over for me. And again, I won't blame Maresca in some aspect of the game, but I'm also gonna look at the players too for me. Gusto for me. Oh my god, that brother has the worst. I don't know what is going on with Gusto this year. He has just been atrocious. He's been abysmal. Again, Cole Palmer. I've said it again. He's not an invincible player. No, if he's not playing very well, it can always be put on bench. No, no, no. I know last season he scored so many goals for us. He kind of put us in a position. But to this season, he has not been the performer we know. So, and I'm looking at the manager. I'm like, manager, why are you putting pressure on Cole Palmer this year? It's not good today. So if a player is not up to his power today, you need to sub him off. Because yes, I know sometimes he might have a chance where he might think, imagine Palmer was here. But Palmer is having a horrible game. So that brother need a break. He need a serious rest. For me, he need a break. It's been abysmal. And I cannot exempt the bullshit he has been doing. He has been doing. The chances he has been seeing, he's been missing. He's been missing. He has been missing. He has been missing. The chances he's been seeing, he's been missing. Chances upon chances, he's been missing. So today for me, during the battle, we had plethora of chances to win today's game. Plethora of chances to win. But we messed up, we fucked up, and boom, we lost today. Right now, I can't even explain the situation right now because I don't understand. Football is all about results. We are not getting the result right now, and it's looking pitiful. You can see it on the players' face. They look very, very frustrated. Something like Palmer and Fernandez also Caicedo being pissed off. I can't even explain what's going on today because today we look very, very. We look like a lost team today. No direction today. And for the goalkeeper, we spend a lot of money. I'll say it again. We spend a lot of money. We don't have a goalkeeper. we do not have a prolific goalkeeper. We don't have a goalkeeper, and it's very very annoying when you spend money and your number one goalkeeper is ass. Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. And after your goalkeeper number one is ass, your number two also is ass. How do I explain it? When you have to ask goalkeeper, you have to ask goalkeeper, which is not been good. I know I've been the one clamoring for Jorgensen to come in, but oh my goodness. Ah, it's unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable. The way we collapse, the way we lose matches, I can't even have an explanation to that. But again, I look at the overall everything from the top, from the ownership to the play and to the manager themselves, to the manager himself today, even to the players. And I'm like, I don't know how to explain what is going on in terms of yes, I know sometimes when we lose matches, we can blame this, we can blame on that. Yes, we can always put the blame on this on that. But today, I don't know how to explain this because I'm just short of words. How we lost to this match is a sort of I'm short of words. I'm short of words. I don't know how to explain this, man. When you brought in a rookie manager to coach Chelsea Football Club, that is the beginning of a downfall. Yes, that's the beginning of a downfall, man. And how to explain this, I don't know. Gusto, it was abysmal today. It was horrible today. Palmer, oh my goodness. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. I don't know how to explain this, man. Like I said already, we need to be a Champions League. Chelsea is a Champions League club. I don't care about what people say. People might talk about, we spend a lot of money. Chelsea is a Champions League club. The earlier the better. The earlier we accept, the better for us. We're a Champions League club. Yeah, we're a Champions League club. We need to win the UCL. We need to. I don't care how we do it. We need to do the UCL, man. But with the way we are playing right now, with the way we're playing right now, I can't even explain because he has been, no, he's been below par, man. He's been below par. It's been below par, man. It's been below par, and I don't know how to explain the situation right now with worrying Chelsea right now because this is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. It's not a matter of ranting them because if you rant, what do you want to rant about? It's not just been good enough. It's not been good enough. It's not been good enough. It's not been good enough at all. It's not, and we need to accept that it's not been good enough at all. It's not been good enough, and we can blame the manager. Yes, we can also look at the ownership. We can also look at the players too. For me, it's been bad from top to bottom. From top to bottom upstairs, it's been horrible. Even I say there's a poor planning with regards to no strikers in January. But again, you cannot spend money. You cannot spend the amount of money you spend. You don't have a prolific goalkeeper. You don't have a prolific striker. I can't explain that. How do I explain that? It's horrible. Oh man, it's horrible, man. Bro, give me your take on this match, brother. How you doing? Good afternoon to you.
Hello, good afternoon.
Go ahead, brother. Give me your take on this match.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and
All
clear.
right. So it's good evening from my own side of the world currently. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for having me on the show.
It's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Go
my
ahead,
name
go
is
ahead, go ahead.
Elisha.
Let's keep it.
I'm a statistical actor on Twitter. So it's nice to be here. Thank you very much for the invitation.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead. You can talk. Just go ahead. I
Yes.
think people say there's a feedback. There's a feedback. Is it from you or from me?
No, 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 no. It's not from me.
Can you speak a little bit because they said they are hearing some feedback?
Okay, I can go ahead, right?
Yeah, yeah, you can go ahead. Yeah,
Okay,
just
so
keep talking.
I was saying,
So there's the feedback is it from me? I don't know if it's from me. Oh. Let me mute myself first. Keep talking. Let me mute myself.
the feedback wasn't from me. I just rejoined the space now. I was having connection issues before. So, justice problem currently, I think I agree with the last thing you said. Justice problem currently comes directly from the top. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I can hear you.
So, this justice problem currently comes directly from the top. Yeah. Every issue going on at the club right now can be traced back to the owners, their mentality, their their pattern, their style of running the club, the kind of people they are hiring, the kind of players they are signing. Every single decision they've made since they got here 3 years ago has resulted in the current state of the club. That's it. So they have to be blamed for everything. The coaches they sign, when they sack the coaches, the ones they replace them with, the kind of players they bring to the club, the staff, their decision in the market, every single thing they've done has brought us to this current point. It has brought Chelsea to its knees. And this is like the worst Chelsea in ages. The worst Chelsea side in ages. So everything goes back to the owners. We have to blame for this, to be honest.
So with regards to today's match now, like because everybody was talking about the manager, players, there was a lot. So who do you pinpoint the blame to onto today's match? Is it the players? Is it the manager? Like who do you kind of blame for today's loss?
Honestly, today's game still goes back to the coach and the kind of players that we have on the pitch. Because take a look at it. I was observing Chelsea's starting lineup, and then I took a peep at the bench, the players we have on the bench, and I was like, if things should go south in this game, which of the players on this bench can come in and have any positive impact on the game? Which of these players can come in and change this game? And there is none of the players on the bench that can even do anything. And I was like, just look at the team that we built with over 1.5 billion pounds. And then back to the coach, he also has his own faults. In fact, he has a lot of faults because he was watching the game. He couldn't read the game, know the kind of substitutions to make. Know that this team is currently suffering from mental. How can I put it? The team is down mentally. And that's the honest truth. We have played the same kind of game for the past 3 months or more. We go into the game, we score first, we stop playing, we lose a lot of chances in the opponent's box, and then all of a sudden we concede 1 goal, 2 goals, 3 goals, and then the game is over. And the same thing has been happening in the last 10 matches consecutively. And that is the exact same thing that happened today. It was very, very obvious from the start that the central defenders are bad. The backline is like there was a time that this backline was not fit enough to start for our under 18s. Yeah, that's how terrible the backline is. Conway was nowhere to be found in today's game. He was absent for the 90 minutes. I'm not even sure the camera was on him at all. And then Tosin came in to replace Chaluba, and Tosin was shambles. It was terrible. There was a goal we were supposed to have considered in the first half where there was a crossing into the box, a low cross, and then Watkins got to the ball before Tosin and Chalu and Kobe. And I was wondering, how can a striker come all the way from outside the box and get to this ball before you guys? Like, the players are terrible on their part, but the coach himself, it's like as though he does not know his squad, he does not know how to speak to the players, he does not know how to motivate them to get anything done. It's like they are strangers. If you look at the relationship between the coach and the players, it's like they are all strangers. Like you just bring strangers together onto the pitch every game day to come and play. And you just put them together, just give them the same color of dresses, and they're just on the pitch. You don't know, you don't, they feel like as though they've never played together before in their entire career. It's alarming. The blame for today's match, I don't even know who to blame because first off, the owners are responsible for the squad, for the type of squad that we have currently. They are responsible for the kind of coach that they have brought to coach this great football institution. They are responsible for the mentality. The coach keeps saying that the owners told him that he does not have to finish top four, he does not have to win the trophy, he does not have to do anything. So what is the point going into a season? Just bringing young players, sell them for big money, and that's all. So everyone at that football club currently is responsible for the mess that is going on right now.
Yeah, what you said, I agree with what you said. 100, I agree. And at the moment right now, I'm just kind of short of word because it's a little bit, how do I put it? I'm just, as a fan watching, um, I'm down. And not just down only, I'm looking at the team and like, how has this team got to this boys? It's like, I know the pattern of this team in terms of when we play first half, whether winning or losing, I know for fact that we come up from the second half, there's a problem. Yeah, this happened also last season for Pochettino, where we're gonna have a good first half. Then the second half, when you come up from the second half like this, I'm like, what the heck is going? It's happening again. We're gonna have, maybe sometimes we're gonna have the best first half, or sometimes we're gonna have the worst first half. And when the first half finish, and we come up from the second half, like second half, it's horrible. I'm like, what's going on? So a lot is happening to this team. This Chelsea team. I don't know who will offend. I don't know who caused Chelsea, but this is a real cause. This is a real cause that needs serious discussion about. I don't know who will offend. I don't know who caused us or who will cause. Oh, but my goodness, this is horrible. This is horrible. We've only won two games in 15 matches. Two in 15 matches. I can't believe this.
It's terrible.
I cannot believe this. Two in 15. And for the big players in the to step up, I don't see. I've listened to what Maresca said in terms of his post match reaction, but I cannot neglect four chances Cole Palmer missed today. Four. He had four clear chances. Two to Nkunku. Just play the ball to Nkunku. It's a captain. Game over. And yeah,
I have
that is not my rescue from that of the players. One on one to score the ball. What's one on one? He fluff his line.
I have
It's someone that
I have a big
will the line when it comes to goalkeeper because we know out of those two is the most clinical in that is the most clinical in our team. But to have a one on one and miss, I cannot believe it. I don't even have an explanation to it. I don't.
I
I
have
don't.
a I have a bit of a bias. I have a bit of a bias for Kupama. And to be honest, you cannot blame me. I have a bit I have a bit of a bias for Kupama. And the bias is that whatever it is that Kupama does this season, I cannot find myself blaming him for anything. And I will tell you why. There's something that happens to young players when they are so good and they are playing in a shitty and terrible team like Chelsea. They tend to not be able to sustain it for too long because a good young player needs other good players around him to keep on performing at that level. You understand? When you are the only one carrying a team for close to two full seasons, there is no way there is no way you should not get to a point whereby you are going to lose your confidence. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
So when you are the yes, I can hear you now. When you are the only good player in the squad like this, Farmer has done his very, very best for Chelsea. It is only right that Farmer is being rewarded with good players around him. We cannot keep having this same type of players around Palmer and expect him to turn up every season, every game for us. It will not work. It will not work. Besides, this guy is currently low on confidence. Palmer is currently low on confidence. The goal that he missed today was the kind of goal that Palmer would have scored easily last season. But he's currently low on confidence that even to make passes has become very hard.
To
And
do
I
the
can't
basic
blame
for
him.
Palmer is a problem.
Yeah?
I think he's lacking the basic when it comes to simple passing, simple shooting, simple
It is
crossing. He's
based
lacking the
on
basic. He's low on confidence.
confidence. It is based on confidence. His confidence is currently low. Farmer's confidence is currently low. And I've noticed that for the past 2 months. He's not a visual self. And this would have been easily fixed had he been he was playing in a team with good players. He would have been the one turning up and winning games for us currently when he's facing a downtime. There was Eden Hazard once had a time like this at Chelsea where he went the whole year without a goal. Do you remember?
Yeah, yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Eden Hazard once went the whole year at Chelsea without scoring a single goal. But he had some players around him that they could win games without him being there. But currently, the only reason why Chelsea fans are so mad at Palmer is because there is no other person that can win us games.
Yeah,
So
because in those moments,
when
he's
he
the only
has a
person you
bad
can
game
trust in those
and when he
moments is
has a
Palmer.
bad game and we lose, when he has a bad game and we lose, everyone just goes, Palmer, that's your fault. You should have scored that. But imagine we have three, four Palmers in our squad currently and they won to this game. Nobody would have remembered Palmer's loss. Nobody would have remembered Palmer's miss. Okay, if you are going to blame Palmer for missing that goal, what if you had scored that goal? Are you telling me you are not going to concede more? We were still definitely going to concede. Aside that, there were so many games that we should have lost. That Jackson was missing chances, that everybody was missing chances. It was Palmer that saved us and scored. So I don't think everybody should be coming for Palmer currently because that guy has done more than enough for this club.
Yeah, but brother, this is what I'm gonna say. I understand what you said. I'm looking at the manager. If a player is low on confidence, you take him out of the spotlight. When I look at the bench,
Now you are
who do you
getting
replace
it.
him with? Even if you want to sub him off, who do you replace him with? Who?
Now you are getting it because on a normal day we should not be relying on a 22-year-old to be our only hope for a team like Chelsea after spending so much money. I don't think there are better players. There are other players in the squad. Palmer should be resting currently. He should not be making the team right now. For the past 5, 6 games, Palmer shouldn't have played 90 minutes. He should have either played the first half or played 60 minutes, 70 minutes, and then you bring him out just to be able to rest him and give him a fresh start. But you keep using him. You are over. The boy is being overused and overworked, and he's losing it currently. And if you are not careful, this slump is going to come. Now, today's game may be the sixth game that Palmer had no goal and no assist. 6 straight games, no goal, no assist. Just take a look at that. This never happened last season. This never happened at the beginning of the season. So this should be on the coach to either rest him or start him, play him for just the first half or play him for 50 minutes. Nkunku can play 10. In fact, Nkunku's best position is to play as a supporting striker behind the main striker. But I guess that we have a lot of injuries right now, so there is no way we can start benching Palmer. And if we bench Palmer and the team lose, everybody is going to come for the coach. So let them just keep using him. But normally this problem, I blame the owner for this because by now we should have players that are good enough to start in Palmer's absence.
It's tough because I like what you said, and how do I put it? Because it's your first time coming here, coming to my show. I've been saying it from a lot of time I do on my show, which I'm like, I'm looking at the manager, I'm saying, Mama is having a horrible game. Pick him. 75 minutes, 79 minutes, just put him on the bench.
Just
He's not
exactly.
invincible. He can be sub off.
He's a young player. He can be subbed off. He can be subbed off. He does not have to play every game. He
That's
does
why I'm
not
looking
have
at
to play.
Maresca does he really have to play 90 minutes? If he's having a terrible game,
He
put him
does
on the
not have
bench.
to play
Put him on
90
the bench.
minutes.
Take him off and put him on. If he's having a terrible game, throw him on the bench. 75, 80 minutes. Take Palmer. Oh, man. Oh, he's taking Palmer off. Yes, he's taking off. And people are just tell them, we need to protect Cole because this moment, at the moment right now, it's not being good moment and we need to protect him. Simple, period. Move on. That's it.
He does not have to play 90 minutes. When a player is down on low on confidence, you don't have to now start playing. That will not help him. Bring him in, bring him out, sub him in, sub him out, start him half time, bring him half time. That is how you are going to be able to help him. But bringing him, playing him 90 minutes every game and knowing that everyone relies on him to do something. The more mistakes he makes, the more he's going to keep on dropping form and dropping his mentality. The more mistakes he makes, the more he's
That's
going to
what
keep
I'm
losing
talking about.
confidence.
And I don't have an explanation for what exactly is going to become. This is, my answer is who do we cause? Who is causing us? Because this is beyond explanation. I can't even explain it because the way we've been playing, we take lead after taking lead. In like we this is the first time. It's not even the first time. What the commentator was saying, we did it against Fulham, we lost. Crystal Palace, we draw points. Brighton with Melbourne, we took the lead, we lost. Manchester City, we took the lead, we lost. Today also too, we take the lead, we lost. What is going on? I'm looking at
What's
the
going
manager, like,
on?
what are you doing?
It's like we can't win against anybody.
What is going on?
We can't. It's like currently we cannot beat anybody. We cannot beat anybody currently. Imagine going from 2 points. Imagine going from 2 points behind Liverpool to almost 20 points currently. Almost 20 points currently behind Liverpool from 2 points. How? It's crazy. It's crazy to be honest. You cannot tell a whole football club fan base that you are building a model or you are doing stuffs and then for 3 good years they keep getting worse. 3 good years. There is nothing to show for it.
No striker, no goalkeeper. We spend so much money on goalkeepers. Still, we have two crap goalkeepers. Ah, goodness.
Imagine spending so much on goalkeepers and we don't have any single world class goalkeeper at Chelsea.
World class. Not even a decent goalkeeper.
No. Imagine we are currently
This is
18
this
points
is
behind Liverpool.
yeah,
18,
imagine that.
18 points.
Imagine
Do you
that.
know how many
And
points?
if they win tomorrow,
You have,
they go
you have to
11 points
win.
clear of second.
You have to win six straight games. Liverpool has to lose.
I don't see us winning six. I don't see us doing it. I can see us beating Southampton and Leicester. After that, we play Arsenal. I don't know. I don't know which Chelsea is coming up against Arsenal. I don't know.
We still have Nottingham Forest.
I don't know. We have to play that time for the end of the season. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So now, let me ask you a question now. Were you surprised to see the back three formation, or you were like, oh, back three formation? I'm expecting us to win today's match, and again, and losing today's match again. Are you still confident that we'll make up for? Because as like I said already, I still believe we make the Champions League, not just because we are good, but because the teams that are behind us are just horrible too. But there's no consistency. Only two teams for me are like because then maybe Liverpool and a bit of us. Arsenal has not been good also, but Liverpool they have been very consistent. Looking at the Champions League spot now, these two teams were good enough to make the UCL.
Personally, I don't believe that we are going to make top four. I don't believe because we have played like the easiest 10 games we can ever play in our last 10 games, and we've had 2 wins in 15 games. There is just left win. There is no way we can make top four. There is, or let me say, there is almost no way that we can make top four. Currently, there is almost no way. The only way we can play at least Europa League is if we win the conference league. And with the look of things, I do not think that we can win the conference. We have easy draws. We have easy draws. But if we cannot score 2 goals, when was the last time Chelsea scored 2 goals in a game? If we can't score at least 2 goals in a game, then there's no way. Because the defense is terrible. And if your defense is terrible, you cannot escape with 1-0. You cannot escape with 2-1, 2-0. It's not possible. We are conceding more than we are scoring. So I don't think we can make top four, to be honest. I don't think we can make top four. And the conference league, I don't think we can win it. This is not me being negative, it's just me being very, very realistic with the kind of football we are playing currently.
Oh my goodness! Wow, unbelievable. But what I'm gonna say is, we've lost now. The best part about it now, right now, is how to kind of move on. Next, we play Southampton next at home on Tuesday. Then again on Saturday. Then on Saturday we play Leicester City before we play Arsenal. So at this moment right now is an awkward moment where we have to find a way to get ourselves out of that awkward moment. How are we gonna do it? I don't know what we're gonna do because like Justin, who is Justin for Jackson? Is NK? Is that you? So if it's that you, come back. Oh, I can't find you at the moment right now. So is that you, NK? So at the moment right now, NK, is that you? If it's you, let me know so I'll be able to bring you back in. So at the moment right now, I don't know if I can say maybe it's cause or who do we, I don't know because it's just I can't just believe what is going on because we keep losing matches upon matches upon matches upon matches, and you can't just exempt the manager. Just the manager. Everybody has a blame on it. The player has a blame. The coach has a blame. The owners also has a blame too. You can't just blame one person only. No, 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 no. Everybody has their own share of blame also too. The share of blame, everybody has it too. So uh, everybody has a share of blame too. How can this be rectified now is a big question because we don't look like a team that can actually win football matches. Just to actually win football matches, we don't look like a team like that. So to get out of this road now, we just have to keep playing, just hoping we win matches. But I think because I believe if we win one match, I think the rest will be much easier because by then we know okay, we win one matches, we should be able to win the rest. But at the moment right now, we have to be able to take ourselves out of the firing squad in terms of not conceding goals, keeping clean sheet because we have not kept clean sheet at all. At all. We have not kept at all. And it's horrible. It is very, very horrible. We've not kept a clean sheet at all. It is. It is. It is very, very horrible. How do we survive this? I don't know. Is a question I have no answer for. I don't know how. How I don't know because we are guys we are bad. We are very, very horrible. How to get out of this situation? I don't know. I don't know. We have two shit goalkeeper. We have a team. We spend a lot of money without a prolific number nine. So it's baffling to me. It is very baffling to me at all. It is, man. It is. It's very, very baffling to me right now. We don't have a goalkeeper. We don't have a striker. We don't. We don't. We do not. So how do we get out of this route now? I don't know. It's very, very annoying right now. It's very, very annoying. I don't know how we do it, but my goodness, we need to get out of this route. How? I don't know. We have to find a way to get out of this route. We need to. We need to, man. It's a situation I don't like to be in. It's a situation I don't want to be in. But at the moment right now, we're already in this situation right now. We have to find a way. For me, we gotta find a way to be able to get out of this situation. How? It's all about winning matches. I think because when you win matches, you breathe confidence into the team a little bit. There's less pressure. Win matches, which like it build more confidence to the team, and I think it kind of calm everybody's nerves down. But if you don't win matches, if you keep losing matches, we keep losing points. And we all know that especially football and EPL, EPL is a result based. It's a result based. If you don't get the maximum point you should be getting, head has to roll. Head will have to roll. So I don't know how to explain the situation right now because it's an awkward, very, very awkward situation we are in right now. We cannot win a football game. We cannot. The last time we won a football game was, I believe, was in December. If I'm not mistaken. It was in December. If I'm not mistaken. So It's been very, very awkward, man. It's been very, very. How do we survive this? I don't know how we survive this. How? I don't know. I'm saying it based on paper right now because Southampton and Leicester City are very. They are on paper they are easy team, but there is no easy team in EPL. There is no easy team in EPL. So I don't know how we do it, but there's no easy team on EPL, man. We keep saying there's an easy team, but there's no easy team on EPL because the way we play right now, we look very lost. As a team, we look very, very lost. So how do we come back? I don't know. I don't know. Like I said again, I dare them to lose against Southampton and Leicester, which for me, it will not surprise me if we lose against those two teams. It will just shock me. It won't surprise me. I will just feel a little bit shocked because I this because those two teams are worse. So when they are worse, I expect us to beat them to be able to at least to be able to mm, to be able to just at least beat them. No matter how worse we are, we should be able to beat them. We should be. But losing to Southampton and Leicester, that is unforgivable. That is unforgivable. It is unforgivable, man. It is. It's unforgivable. At the moment right now, I don't know. I don't know what happened. I just don't know. We look very, very different as a team. We look very different. So it's just making me look very down right now because I can't even explain the situation we are right now. My hope, my hope right now is getting out of this route and just get out of this route. Just win football games at the moment right now because I'm not like to you guys. It's getting to a stage where even Tuesday matches for me, I will just have to like just Google it. No watch, just Google it because it's getting to that stage already that we cannot win football games at all. We cannot. To win football games is a problem. It is a problem. It is. And whether people like it, whether people want to accept, whether people appreciate, whether people like it or not, we need to win football games. This is a result based. This is a result based competition when it comes to football games. We need to win games. We need to. Just imagine if Newcastle win tomorrow, we're gonna be seventh in table. Seven. We're gonna be seventh in table. So I don't know how to explain this situation, but we have to find a way to get ourselves out. Out. You have to find a way to be able to get ourselves out of this situation. I don't know how. We'll see. People in the chat, shout out to you guys, shout out to you, shout out to you, my people. Let me read the chat. Shout out to you, Akinola. How you doing? Akinola Dayo. Shout out to you, brother. Shout out to you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Let me see. Okay, okay. Yeah, I think I fixed it already. Do you hear the feedback again? Let me know, guys. People in the chat, do you guys hear the feedback again? Let me know if you hear the feedback because at the moment right now, I'm not hearing any feedback. If there's any feedback, let me know. NK, are you hearing any feedback from me? Like, do you hear any feedback? Or is there any echo? Is there anything echoing? So I'll be able to know so we can be able to find a way to fix it. Is it echoing? Am I loud enough? Am I audible enough? Am I loud? Am I audible? Like, am I audible enough? Am I audible enough? So let me know if you guys are hearing feedback. If you guys, so I've already started to fix the mic already. So I've started to fix the mic already. Hopefully it works now because I'm kind of I'm 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 audible now. So you guys will be able to hear me very well. I don't know what's going on with the mic. I thought to fix the mic and I think it should be able to work now. It should be able to work. It should be able to work now. So like I was saying, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It's a tough situation right now. It's a tough situation. I still believe because UCL is top five this season, so I still believe we'll make top five, not just because we are good, but I keep telling it, I keep saying it. People at our back are horrible too. It's not been consistent enough. So I think we just kind of scrape it a little bit. That's me. But my fear right now is where are we getting the win from? It's my fear. That's my fear. Where are we gonna be getting where are we gonna be getting the win for? I don't know. I don't know where we get the win for. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's very very sickening, man. I don't know. Oh, I don't know, man. I can't even explain. People are saying the team is young. We can talk about the team being young, but again, this is a problem. This is a problem from top to bottom, man. Something is going on. Something is actually going on. Something is wrong with this team. I don't know how to explain it, but something is going on, man. It's going on. How do I explain this? I don't know. It's because I have to look at it. I have to look at the ownership again, and I'll say it again. They're gonna be a protest on Tuesday. For the match going fans going for the protest. I'm begging you guys. For you guys going on the protest, you can protest and voice your mind out if you don't like what is going on in the club. But please, let's protest in a very peaceful way because I know the fan base are really, really angry right now. It's pissed off. They are pissed off right now. And I don't know how Tuesday protest is gonna look like. I don't know how it's gonna look like. The protest for Tuesday, I don't know how it's gonna look like, man. I don't know, but we are wait and see the outcome of the protest, man. Because this is I can't believe this is the I can't explain this. I can't just imagine us losing to Southampton. At home, at home. Imagine that happen at home. Then how do you then? Who do you blame if that happened? Then who do you blame? Hmm? Do you go so to the ownership? Do you go to the players? Because it's unexplainable. Very, very unexplainable. It's very, very unexplainable. It is. I can't even explain it. But it is. Is in fact, I can't even explain it. What is happening right now is beyond me. NK, how you doing?
I'll be like,
Nana,
I'll be
Nana,
like,
I'm short of words. Just talk. Just talk.
I'll
Just
be
talk.
like, I'll be like,
Eh, bro, yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. It's funny because I didn't expect us to win this game,
Mm-hmm.
but you go 1-0 up.
Yeah, but this is not the first time we always
You
want to
see,
hope
you
and we
see,
lose.
you see,
We
and
lose
that's the
it.
problem. I'd like, I've seen this game.
It's not the
I've
first
seen
time.
this game.
Fulham, we lost. We were 1-0 up.
Lost.
We lost.
Palace,
Crystal
we
Palace
drew.
1-0. We draw. Brighton 1-0. We lost. Manchester City
0, we
1-0.
lost.
We
Yeah,
lost. Today
0,
1-0.
we
We lost
lost.
again.
We
What is
lost.
going on? This is
We lost.
what is going
We
on?
lost.
That is four. That is 4 to 5 consecutive matches. We have been 1-0 up, and we have lost matches today. Palmer had 4 clear chances. Four today. He missed those four. Is it confidence issue with him? What's going on? I don't know where the win is coming from. On Tuesday is gonna be big because of the protests and everything. NK, I don't know what's gonna happen on that Tuesday. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't know how to. I don't know what. I don't even know how to explain this, man. It's very very unexplainable for me. How to explain this? I have no word. Man. I have no word.
It's just shocking, man.
I have no word, man. I don't know. I don't know. So in terms of today's matches now, do you look at the manager because the manager tried to change the system in terms of playing a back three instead of a back four just to find a solution. Then do you look at the players and say no, you guys are not doing enough, or Who do you kind of put the entire blame on?
I have to look at the coach.
In what-
I have to look at the coach. But I have to look at the players also. But I have to look at the coach in the sense that I've seen this game for a month. I've seen this exact game for the past 3 months. Sorry, 2 months.
Fulham, Crystal Palace, what who again? Who do we play there? Fulham, Palace,
Fulham, Crystal Palace,
Bright
City,
City, Brighton,
and Bournemouth.
and
And
Bournemouth.
Bournemouth.
Same pattern.
Now Villa.
Now Villa, same pattern again. Yeah, I agree.
Hmm.
That's on the manager though. But do you exempt the
The
manager to be
players.
in
The
permanent
players.
one on one?
No, no, no. The players. The players. I could spend a good 10 minutes talk about these players. You know,
Go ahead.
Malu Gusto,
Oh my goodness.
Christopher Nkunku,
Ah, yeah.
Cole Palmer,
Ha, Chineke. We are falling.
Tossing today, Tossing. I don't care that you haven't been a member of the team for a long time. I don't care. You know, Tossing today, Levi Colwell today. Seriously,
That was horrible, man. And from the goalkeeper again, another blunder. Oh yeah, Chineke.
of Jorgensen, because Abdullah, the sad part, he was doing so well.
Yes, he
He
was
was
doing
doing
so
so
well.
well.
Yes, because he saved us in the game a lot. He was doing so well. Now the problem now is because of what happened with the howler now, it's gonna be a lot of pressure on him for him to be like to get over that pressure. Now the coach have to make it. Do you bring back Sanchez or do you keep him? Do you keep him there? Yeah, well that's the reality. Because of this, just one blunder he made now. The question now be: do you bring back Sanchez or do you keep him there? Because today he was actually good today. Apart
Apart
from the
from the
blood, he was
mistake.
good. I can't blame for the goal we concede. That is terrible defending from Gusto. The first goal. Why are you keeping the player on side? Why? If you want to clear the ball, Gusto, clear it out of the way. Are you clearing the ball into a position into your yourself? Doesn't make any sense. The first goal and the second goal, I put that blame on Gusto. Why? It doesn't make sense. And I also blame Maresca too. If you're gonna play back three, James is the best crosser out of the game. Why not put him there instead of Gusto? James can cross the ball, and in terms of going forward, for someone who is very good in terms of crossing, in terms of scoring too, you can rely on James to bail us out because we've seen him do very well when it comes to crossing of the ball. In terms of when we play back three as a wing back, we know how good James is. But I also understand the injury aspect of him getting injured. You don't want to overwork him. But Gusto has been horrible. He can't even cross the ball. So who is better placed to actually cross the ball in a better position? It's James. But you are playing him as a right centre back. Why don't you just put him there? And for Palmer, I've said it already from Palmer, and I will keep saying the same thing again. Maresca needs to do better when it comes to Palmer. Palmer is not an invincible player. He can be sub of the game. He can be subbed off. It can be stopped off. If he's not having a very good game, take him out of the firing square. Put him on the bench. I've seen him putting blunder upon blunder upon blunder. Still, he keep playing 90 minutes for what? I know last season he scored so many goals, but this season he has been abysmal. Is this season Palmer decision making might be the worst decision making I've ever seen in my entire life as a professional player for a player of his caliber. His decision making is oh my goodness, it's horrible. Cole Palmer decision making is horrible. That brother is out of form. He's not in form at all. He's not in form at all. Oh my goodness. Okay, go ahead. Give us a take, brother. I don't know what to say, bro. I'm just,
I'm a liar.
I'm
State
just
of
down,
that
man. I'm
club
down.
at the news, man.
Hmm.
It stinks, man. It stinks. It stinks. It
The
stinks.
state of that club is probably the lowest I've ever seen it. There's no future, there's no hope. I think Maresca again got it wrong. I think Unkunku was terrible, and playing him as a winger
Oh,
was even worse, man. Like that brother needs to head back to Bundesliga. He needs to head back to Bundesliga. He is one of the worst player on the pitch. Also, I don't understand why was playing midfield. Everything was just disoriented. The entire team. One of the worst performance I've seen, man. It was just terrible. Like I said this on the stream here. I don't understand why Kopama keeps playing. Get him out of the team. Get Kopama out of the team.
Is he afraid of is he afraid of dropping it? I don't think it's is he afraid of
Just get
dropping it.
Kopama out of the team. Just get him out of the team. Get him out of the team. He has been terrible. Terrible player, man. Terrible player. Terrible player. Get him out of the team. Um, Neto was decent today.
he was.
It was
It was actually
He
the
was our
best
best
part of it. It was
attacker. He was
actually
our
the
best
best part.
attacker. He was our best
It
attacker.
was the best
it was
best part.
decent today. I mean, there are still some lapses. Some you can clearly see it's not Chelsea level, but it was
Clearly,
decent today. He's clearly not Chelsea level. Maybe someone to bring off the bench every now and again. Probably when you're struggling with injuries, he can come in and do a job. But that's it. At best, that's it for Neto. Palmer needs to get out of the team. That midfield, I don't understand. I think I said it was decent today, but that defense, oh my god. Tosin, Cole, I mean,
Chalobah,
those two should go learn barbing, man. They should go learn barbing. Is it that barbing or carpentry?
especially Cowell. That see, Cowell has been sticking up the place that I don't understand. See, I'm looking at my wrestling in a very different atmosphere now, and it's getting to a situation where I'm questioning some of his decision. Cowell has been horrible. He can be put on the bench. Palmer has been bad. They can be put on the bench. But again, I look at the bench. Who do you bring on for them to replace
Yeah,
him?
and
No
that's
one.
that's one of the problems. Like Aston Villa, for instance, they were struggling. They went in January and bring in two, three, four reinforcements to help the team get over the line. Secure Europe at least.
Male, Rashford, Asensio.
The Chelsea didn't do the same thing. Chelsea, on the other hand, just they weakened the squad. It's transferring some of their best players out of the team. So whoever's making decision up top, I think Chelsea's in big trouble. Big trouble. And the biggest issue with this team is the squad. They don't complement each other. I'm sorry. Neto, for instance, has been playing in a Wolves team that don't play without the ball. They play in transition. So there's no reason why you bring Neto in. If there is a Neto, you need a striker that can at least head the ball.
Play
And
with him.
that's why you
Yes,
cannot
yes,
play
yes.
Rhys James as a wing back. I'm sorry, you cannot play Rhys James as a wing back. He's just gonna cross the ball. Cross the ball for who?
But it's still better than that idiot called
It's
Gusto now.
better,
Gusto,
but
oh my
who is he gonna cross the ball to? Did you see Enzo's header today? A good striker, a team that can head the ball will bury that ball easy. You know, yeah,
I agree.
the team does not complement each other, man. There's no leader at the back. Today, Tosin was terrible, man.
Oh,
He
he was
was
shocking
terrible.
today.
He was terrible. He was
He was
playing as
shocking
if
today.
he has two left leg. He couldn't even clear the ball. So many instances, it was just very shaky.
And again, Jorgensen, that mistake from Jorgensen. Oh my
Uh,
goodness. See, Jim.
I mean, plus the goalkeeper. I think the goalkeeper had a decent game, other than the mistake he made for the goal. I think he really did have a decent game. He made some good save in the first half, so it kind of balances out, in my opinion.
But okay, the problem is because of the howler now, you have to bring in Sanchez back.
No, I won't say bring Sanchez back. That's goalkeeper mistakes. I feel like he had a decent game. I didn't feel like there was no crazy passes. It was just like, you give it to him, he clears the balls out. He clears the ball out. He doesn't even try to like play short or anything like that. No risk. He doesn't take risk or anything like that. I think it's okay, but the mistake was a big one, obviously.
And the most annoying part about it is the time he made that mistake it was poor in the 90th, 90 something minutes. That was horrible. That that was very, very horrible. That was bad. That was bad. That was bad. I don't know where the win is gonna come from right now because we have just been bad. We
Abdullah,
just been
Abdullah,
bad.
we're back in this again.
Anyway, how you doing? Let me quickly read the chat. I'll come to you guys. Shout out to you, Tao. Tao said, once upon a time we watched Ryan Bertrand make the debut out of position at left wing in the UCF final battle. Yeah, I remember that. Tao, I remember that very, very well. That was a master class from Roberto Di Matteo. And it worked very well. The standards are falling to the pit. My goodness, bro. I don't know when our next one is coming from. I'm terrified, man. On a psychological level, these players are learning to be okay with losing. How? I can't believe it. Bro, today's performance, I was just shocked. After that 90 minutes, I just put it's like watching it something on YouTube. I just when you press pause, that was how I was feeling. It's like I was watching a football and it just paused. That's how I was feeling after that 90 minutes. Because I cannot explain what I just watched, I can't even explain it. I can't. When our next one is coming from, I don't know. I will say it again. Southampton and Leicester City is next match. On paper, that's easy match. With the way Chelsea are playing right now, I won't put the passes not to lose that match. I won't put the passes not to lose that match. I will not. So I'm looking at our roster in terms of the way we concede goals. Against Fulham 1-0, we lost 2-1. Crystal Palace 1-1. Bournemouth 2-2. We scored first. Manchester City 1-0, we lost 3-1. Brighton 1-0, we lost 2-1. Again today 1-0, we lost 2-1. What the heck is going on? What is going on?
What the
What is
hell is
going
going
on?
on? Well,
What the heck?
let's look at the bigger picture here. So in the last 9 games in the league, we've lost 5. Just to make it clear
Yep.
to you. So ask yourself, from where we were last season, did we progress? No. Did we progress? It's a question. It's an open question for you guys. Are, are we
Uh,
progressing?
the way
And
progress,
and
I
I'm
would
not
say
pinpointing on. I don't want to start calling names. Yeah. Oh, today Jackson didn't play. Goku. I don't have time for that. No. We have a bigger problem in our club, and this is off-pitch problem. The people making this decision to bring in these people are the biggest problem. You can come up here and say, "Oh, some players are not the right fits." Who signed those players?
yep.
So, like, look, just like last season as well, a lot of fans made it look like, oh, Pochettino was the problem at Chelsea. Yes, he had his own flaws, but we had bigger issues at the
You know,
club.
it was not the problem. It was the
But
ownership.
we're seeing it now. The people behind the scene that recruits certain players, the decision makers of the club. What is their ambition? Yes, they're spending money, but are they spending money on the right things? That's what you need to question as well. Signing players, bunch of kids, loaning them out. That's not what we need in Chelsea. You can't compete like that. No. When you talked about players like Palmer dropping in form, he was there. He was there to be seen. And it's not even about Palmer dropping in form. No. A lot of players have declined. They've declined. And look, we didn't address the issue from last season.
I
We
agree.
lacked leaders in our team on the pitch. That was part of Pochettino's problem
We
last
have
season.
we have Tosin who is playing as if he's being pursued.
Let's leave Tosin on the side. Tosin's not irregular. So let's don't I don't want to no. Tosin's a
But his
fringe player.
experience, he's 27, his experience.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying it's not even about whether his experience. He's not a first team player in Chelsea. He's a fringe player. So I don't want to say he's the reason why we are where we are now. No. He comes in as a sub most of the time. He's not the reason. No. But my point here is we have a big issue. We don't have leaders in our squad.
Indeed, yeah.
When Mikel criticized players like Rhys James, a lot of the fans were like, no, Mikel is not a legend. He doesn't know what he's saying. Rhys James he's not a leader, whether you like it or not. Put his football ability on one side. He has no business being the captain at Chelsea. He has no business. He himself needs to look at himself. Then now imagine how he's going to influence the other players. On the manager, I don't have much to say because why is he in the first place? Why is it? Why was and they gave him 5 good years, like 5 good years.
5 years company.
Why? I don't. Didn't they learn from Potter's mistake? They did it with Potter. They're doing it now again. Like you see what I'm trying to say? The decision makers of the leaders in the of the people at the hierarchy of the club, it's been poor, and also the recruiting team. The guys we used to hype. People used to hype. It's just hype, please. I don't know what they do at the club. A bunch of garbage. They've wasted a lot of resources at the club. You can't tell me all these players all of a sudden are bad players. No. We saw Gusto last season. It was one of the best right back last season. We saw it.
Yeah.
So what do you guys mean by, all of a sudden he's a bad player? No. As bad as Nico Jackson was last season, he still had 15 goals. Under this bad Pochettino that everybody's was saying. 15 goals in his first season in England. So if you're going to let go of Poch, which I was a Poch man I wanted Poch to stay because I was seeing consistency. Not because Poch was right for us, but the consistency. We let Poch go and brought in another man. We now have to start afresh again. Like, come on. If you're going to let him go, bring in someone better than Poch to take over from where he was. Which Maresca, we have to restart afresh again. That's what we're doing. It's really bad. You're talking about defenders, talking about defender Kovel. What were you expecting before? Were you expecting Kovel to lead us to a title? Like, come on, Chelsea fans. Like, what are we doing here? We talked about Badashiel, not good enough. We talked about the Disasi. We made it look like I see they're the problem at the club. But these guys haven't played for Chelsea for almost 2 months. Or a month, sorry. Have our performance improved? No. It tells you there's a bigger problem in our club. A lot needs to change. It's not just about the players. The players, a lot of them are struggling, I know. But we need real leaders. Go and get the players that can impact, that can influence the other players on the pitch. Take that captain armband off Rhys James. He has no business being a leader at Chelsea.
I don't know why. It was Poch that gave
Take
him
him
the
out.
captain. I don't know why.
He's not a leader, please. I don't
I don't know why
dislike
he gave him
Rhys
the
James,
captain.
but
Who did he give it to?
go and look for someone. That's why I'm saying go look for a leader. We need someone to bring steam into the team. When heads are dropped, this is the person, or these are the people you rely on. Last season, we were getting a bit of that from Thiago Silva. Now, he's gone now. People didn't understand. Off the pitch, on the pitch, he was inspiring the players. You're not getting any of those from Rhys James. They're all a bunch of kids in the early 20s. What? Like, what are we doing? I wasn't surprised about today's game. Let me be real with you. And to be honest, we didn't play that bad. Yes, we didn't play that we're not bad extremely. We're not extremely bad, sorry. On the pitch. We didn't do too bad. We had some chances. But in football, sometimes when you don't, when things are going wrong for you, you lose games. You
Yeah,
know,
you did them.
Aston Villa
Yeah,
didn't deserve to win. Maybe a draw might have been a fair result.
we give them those two goals. We give it to
Yeah.
them.
So it
Just
was
back
just
there.
they took their chance and they had the moment. We need to add on the
Mm-hmm.
pitch. Is there to be seen. Now we're talking about taking back and Sanchez. What are we doing? Replacing garbage, making changes up and down. No, this man he's made some decent save. Yes,
Oluwa, my question is, how do you spend
go and
1.5
ask
billion
go and ask your Paul
without
with Sterling.
a striker
Go and
and a
ask your Paul
goalkeeper?
with Sterling. They should have known that. This is the stupid model they're
Wow,
doing at Chelsea. Model. We're not, this model will
wow,
take us nowhere. This stupid
nowhere.
model of young players giving a long contract.
And now this is scary part. The Tuesday protest. I don't know how that protest is gonna look like because now everybody is angry, including the match going fans. It's that Tuesday protest. How do that's
There's
gonna look
nothing that will
like
happen with
because
the protests. The thing is, fans will express their feelings, but will that make the owners change their model? No. They're still
yeah,
gonna buy a bunch of kids in the summer. You know, just buying a bunch of kids. I don't know what they're doing. Like, it's very unfortunate, man.
Olua, don't you feel it's high time fans start protesting?
Well,
Yeah, they need to let their voice be heard. Like at least you have to try something at this point. It's not working. Let's be honest, this shit is not working. You gotta get
the
dump
model
it
is never
somewhere.
it was never going to work. Tell me,
It's not
tell
it's
me
never
in the
going to work.
EPL.
You need you need
Tell
leaders.
me,
You
tell
need
me a time in
leaders.
the EPL where an average score of winning the league was 23. Tell me.
You need leaders
Yeah.
in the team. And let's be honest with one
We don't
another.
have
Like
leaders.
it's there's no leader. I'm
There's nothing to be
sorry.
sorry.
I said
No,
it
nothing to be
before.
sorry.
James being the captain was just
Obviously.
politics. Now they named the trophy after him. I'm like, what are you guys?
What
What is
trophy is
going
that?
on in
What are you
that
talking
club?
about?
They call it Chris James
What trophy?
Trophy
Look,
for the
for me, I'm
youth.
not gonna lie to you. I like Rich James as a football player, but nothing else. The man is
I, I, I
there.
used to I used to like
Yeah,
him. I used to like him, but
um, I
now I
don't.
don't really like it. I
Yeah,
think
it's
it's
done.
done.
I've
It's
said it
done.
before. People thought I didn't like this guy. Who am I to not like him? Is it?
but
No,
Oluwa,
no, no.
my
I
question is,
I used to like him. He was my favorite right back for a long time.
Yeah.
But he's done, man. When you sit down, you gotta admit when someone is done. It's passe.
I
There's
see the way they
nothing he
take
the,
him
can
on
do.
the run.
Oluwa,
He can't track back
the problem
He can't.
is
Oh my god.
this is my fear now, guys. This is my fear. He is the club captain. He's not even behaving as a club
because he
captain.
lacks
That's
the
my fear.
quality. He can't.
Quality,
Like,
yeah. It's not.
He
You
doesn't have
can't.
it.
You can't just get that.
Oluwa, we were here last season when I said it. I blame Pochettino because Thiago Silva was there last season before James. Silva should have been the one captain. Then James will have been the assistant looking after
I will
after
tell
Thiago Silva
you,
left. And I'm
I
like,
feel like
okay,
we're both not there. But yes, you want to blame Pochettino because he was a manager. I'm telling you, the ownership of the club ownership, the top hierarchy there,
It was
politics.
politics, like I said.
They
It was
wanted a
yeah, I
model
know.
and
politics.
made it look like,
Let's,
oh, James is the new face of the club. They're going to phase
yeah,
out
yeah,
what's his name, Silva. So for them, it made no sense. Pochettino is so experienced as a
yeah, and
manager to know this. Like, come on, he will know that Thiago Silva will have been a perfect leader. He's like, come on, what are we doing here? People made it look like say Poch is not is a shitty coach last season. No, he had his flaws, but like there's some decision last season that we saw that yes, this club, a lot of the decision from the top is part of the is majorly the problem. He was crying for experienced player. We had injury crisis. Yet they went to bring young boys.
You know, they don't.
They're telling him to rely on
yeah. I
Modric,
mean,
Noni Madueke. Like, come on.
at the end of the day, I think if they fail to sign experienced players, I don't see them finishing top four
Top
next
four.
season too.
Look, if they lie, they should go and sign
We'll be lucky.
player is on form this season. Go and sign Osime. Stop the bullshit around, please.
Osimhen and
Go
Lookman,
and sign
bring the
them
two
because
of
they
them.
fit the bill of their experience and their quality. They're proven.
and
They're
and they know how to
proven.
win, and they know how
You
to.
want to go and bring
Mm-hmm.
another player
They know how to win.
that had one good season. All of a sudden, you bring him here on an unproven player.
Because if they are bringing Osimhen and Lookman, those two knows how to they
The
blend
the
each other.
ones Liam Delap.
Hmm.
The one Delap.
Give me your take
The one
Joe, are you there?
this
Your
kid
take on
from. I'm
Arsenal
like,
and
what are you doing?
I know you want to cook us, but talk about Arsenal. We lost today against West Ham, against Graham Potter.
Yeah,
No comment.
I will not do everybody. Can
And for
everybody hear me?
Chelsea, it is what it is, man. At the moment, as a fan base right now,
I'll be
I'm
like,
just praying to God where we're gonna sell our
yeah,
own
we
win
can
back
hear you.
because oh my God,
yeah,
this is horrible.
man. Where do I begin, man? Uh, I think I broke a screen today. It was that crazy.
Welcome to my own world. I do the same thing always, so no
I
problem.
mean,
It's not new to me.
just for you to know what the fans will be feeling and all those things. You can even hear Ateta when he said, "I'm very angry." What does that tell you? That can only tell you one thing: that this guy is totally out of his depth. And I'm not sorry for him. I'm only sorry for the fans and all those things. You know, the amount of torture these guys put the fans through, and you keep their hopes up only for these guys to just not do what is required of them to do for us to get to the next level. It's like taking 10 steps forward and you take like 15 steps backward. You know, we have two trophies to fight for this season. We are out of the Champions League. That's even before we play, we're out. Um, the Premier League now. If Liverpool wins tomorrow, I can only say congratulations to them. You know, for me,
Wait a minute.
you
Which
can't, you,
tournaments are we in?
you can't, you can't, you can't patch things. If you are going for Premier, you say you want to go for Premier League. Although I hear you. You can't. If you are going for Premier League and you are going for Champions League and you are trying to, that's what I told you. Abla, I was telling you, I was like, every team have their own. This
Mm-hmm.
me today, I can only focus on my team. You who can deal with your team. Well, like because me, I have issues that I'm dealing with. So I don't even have energy to banter or anything. I'm just like, what a disgraceful showing. A show of shame from those players today. A manager who is out of his depth. I'm just like, what did I just watch? What is this? Kudus, he was terrorizing us all through. He sent Luis Kelly off. All the
That boy is a ball. I told you
for
as I
me,
said that
for
boy
yeah,
is a baller. Mohamed Kudus
is
is
a baller, but if they burn our this our the technical distance, make them don't let them go to Atlanta and quickly to go and close that deal for me. If they know what's good for them, they need to go to Atalanta quick for me because because now this week there's a player available and I want him at my football club. I don't know. I don't care who goes, Trossard or anybody or Martinelli. I don't care.
mm-hmm.
Lookman must start on my left wing
So
next season.
so let me ask you a question now. What's your take on Mikel Arteta?
Abdullah, you
Because
know this
after something,
already. You know this already. It still remains the same.
because the reason I'm asking that question because some of the new jerseys that have been going in terms of Arsenal fans, they're like Arteta's not the problem. You can look at the board and I'm like, yeah, you can look at the board. But Arteta wanted Kai Havertz as a striker. He wanted him. He decided not to buy a prolific number 9. So you can blame the board and the director of football as much as you, but you have to look at the managers.
Oh, sorry,
You have to look at
guys.
the manager himself.
Which regarding Arsenal. How many goals have
Mm-hmm.
Kai Havertz scored this season? Over 15 goals, right?
He hasn't scored. No,
This season he
it's
scored
not
over
enough to
15
15.
goals. Yes.
Probably.
Yeah.
No, is it
Yes, he
all
scored
competition or
over
EPL
15
only?
goals. Let me tell you. Let me tell
All
you. Look,
competition.
I know Arsenal fans. You might want to say, "Oh, he's not living up to expectation." Imagine Bukayo Saka in your team, fully fit. Do you think you'll still be where you are? That's your best
Of
player.
course not.
Even today's game.
I think they will. I think Oliver. I
No,
think they will.
give me a
You know
sec
what
now.
they will?
Why? If Saka is fit,
Okay,
Arsenal will
go.
be where they
Go.
are. No. Let me be real with you. Look, I know I'm a Chelsea fan. Obviously, you always want to banter Arsenal. They're not far from it. A few more signing, They're there. You just need to add one or two few more
Mm-hmm.
signing. That's the truth
But
about
I
Arsenal.
don't know. Can this manager take us to the promised land?
That's where you
That's
need
what I'm
that.
not sure about.
That's why you need that prolific striker, that finishing touch.
Me,
If you
that's
go
why I
get
said
some
it.
other person, you're gonna start afresh again.
If for instance we get like an Osimhen and Lookman that understand each
Good.
other, or I mean that's all we need. That
That
is the
will help
jigsaw
the
of the
team.
puzzle.
That will help the manager. Then after giving him that, watch him
For
and
me,
see what he's gonna
for me,
do.
it's a no brainer. If Osimhen is available for 75, 80, I don't want Isak
Go
for
for
100.
him. Go
I don't
for
want
him.
Isak for 100.
Yeah.
I would take Osimhen.
And you
I would
see the
take
play
Osimhen.
like you know better. Gabriel
That's
Jesus is not going to take you
that's
anywhere.
crazy. If Isak is available for 100, you will take Osimhen
I
for
would take
85.
Osimhen for 80. For 80. Yes, so okay.
80,
Ah,
no, no,
okay.
man, no, man. You
To be
can't.
honest, I don't lie to you.
I love
Okay,
Osimhen, but you can't
okay.
compare the levels.
Let me tell you. Okay, let me
I'm,
tell you. They
I'm
are both
telling
strikers. They are both
if
prolific.
they are both strikers, let me tell you,
But
if Isak is available for if
which qualities
Isak,
that
hold on
does
now,
Isak
if
have
Isak
that
is
Osimhen
available
don't
for
have?
150 and Osimhen is for 75, I'll still go for Isak. You
Is it the
cannot
physical?
compare,
Is it the
bro.
physicality? Is it the
No,
is it the
no, no,
is it
no,
the goal
no, no.
scoring?
If you watch Isak play, nah, that guy's an all-round footballer, man.
For me,
In the box, Osimhen is more dangerous.
is
He's
Isak
more
world
dangerous.
class? Is
But the
Isak
thing,
world class? Is
yes,
Isak
he's
world
one.
class?
Have you seen this guy
No,
play?
I
He's
don't know
world
about
class,
that.
man.
I don't know
The
about
guy
that.
is a world class striker, man. Don't.
Osimhen has scored 20 plus in every league that he has gone to.
Yeah, no, it's not about every league, man. Have you watched
Me,
Osimhen? Watch him play closely. You need to watch all around play of a player, not
for me,
just like go watch highlights.
will say that. Someone will say that. Oh, what did he do against this thing, the Europa League, and they came out. He's a player. He's a player. You cannot a player who is good cannot be around shitty players
No, I'm
and
just
not.
saying. I think he's a
Uh,
good player. I think he's a
yeah.
good player. But
No,
So
if we
if you
buy,
have
if
here's
the
the
we
thing,
buy,
option,
K.
my thing is
Here's the
just if you have the
thing.
just
option of
imagine we buy.
Isak,
K.
don't go for Osimhen,
K,
Just
man.
here's
imagine
the
we
thing.
buy.
Here's the thing, K. You also need to understand currently this season, Isaac is a better player, is in a better form. Right? But that doesn't mean you should knock down on Osimhen.
No, I'm not
Remember the
knocking that.
season
Uh,
I'm just saying if
was on top
both
of his
are
game,
available, go
Isaac
for
wasn't
Isak.
there. So well,
will
right now,
Isak will
yes,
Isak win us
yes,
the
right
league?
now. For
When
me
if we buy
personally,
Isak, will he win us the league?
I will lean towards Isaac because I like his
Isak,
overall play.
I'm sorry, if they are both,
His
if
Because
you
it's
overall
just
play
say,
Premier
is
League,
oh,
good,
oh.
get me
yes.
Because
Isak,
it's
I mean,
Premier
But
get
that
me
League,
doesn't
oh.
mean
Osimhen,
I'm
I'm
going to
like, okay.
knock Osimhen down my season
I'm not
ticket.
knocking him down. I think he's a good
Yeah,
striker. It would help any
yeah.
team it goes to.
But
But
Isaac is on
Mm,
form. He's
if
playing at the form of his
if I
life.
have the option of both
mm.
players, I'm sorry, I'm not going. I'm not even going. I'm not even looking at Osimhen.
You
I'm
go
not
for
even.
even with the amount, even if they want to give you a Simon for 60 million or 65, you will still go for 100 million
I will
Isak.
go for Gyökeres ahead of Osimhen.
No, like they say 100 or 120 for Isak and 65 or 70 for Osimhen. You will still go for
I'll
Isak.
still go for Isak. The quality in Isak. Uh, did you
I
watch his
mean,
game against Arsenal? Did you watch his game?
I know it rise up, but he get lost in games
No, no,
sometimes.
no. Do you watch his?
Yeah,
Do you watch his game
for
closely?
me, I will go for Semenyo.
Just
I'll go and take Semenyo.
let me tell you. Just lob the
Even
ball. Just lob the
if
ball to
yeah,
Isak up front.
Semenyo is a player that will fit Chelsea to the bone. In terms of, I will take that Semenyo
No,
guy.
Yes, so
Arsenal should sign
they made
Semenyo. Give me Ademola.
No,
Why would the Chelsea be collecting
no,
Semenyo? You be collecting Isak. Osimhen.
no. Semenyo is a player now.
Yeah,
He's a player in
you
the.
collect Osemenyo. Let us
give
collect
me Ademola
Lookman.
Lookman.
No,
Don't worry, give me Lookman. Just give
I
me
want
Lookman.
Lookman on my left. I want Umbuemo as my backup.
Yeah, that's
As
why
my,
I said you
no,
collect Semenyo. You go collect Semenyo. Don't worry
I want
about
Umbuemo as my
Lookman.
backup.
So let me go, let's quickly chicken there. Let me come to Lou on this. Gaspirreni versus Lookman, the
Very,
penalty
very
saga. Like,
useless
what's
coach.
your take on it? So, Lou, go ahead. Gaspirreni and
But the
Lookman
better on coach
saga
Italy. I
is
don't
the
know why
worst.
racist. I mean,
Yeah, but this is the second time this is happening. It happened to Osimhen first. It happened, if you remember, Osimhen has the same issue with Napoli. Now it's happening to Ademola
he's
Lookman now.
gone.
So
He's
it's
gone
like,
already. There's no two ways about it. So
yeah,
that's the fact of it. He's
I
gone.
know,
Once that
I know.
window open, a club that have sense will be talking to him right now to close that deal. As he said, yes, that transfer window open. He just said Ademola Lookman signed by a certain team because that's the thing.
Okay, Gaspirreni Lookman.
The
What's
worst
your take?
nightmare
Really?
for me is
Like,
if that guy go and end up at Man City, I'll be so pissed off. I will be pissed off.
Uh, I kind of see the situation differently. I would have preferred he handled the situation differently, not to release a public statement. That's
but when the
yeah.
manager is
I don't
criticizing
care. I don't
public
care
and
what the
expressing
manager
himself,
says. The manager is the manager. The manager can basically is the face of the team. Let's be honest. No matter how much you criticize him or whatever, I think he should have just handled it differently and just make his feelings known to the manager internally. That's how I feel. Just be a professional about it and just handle it. You releasing a statement, just I don't know, it just doesn't sit well with me. Especially we've seen situations like that with a couple of players, releasing statements against their coaches and stuff like that. We've seen that with Rashford, Sancho, and all of these guys. It doesn't really end well. Yeah, it might end up leaving the team or whatever, but like you just
But
gotta
K,
respect that
ask
discipline.
yourself, where was this coming from in the first place? If the manager hasn't said made his terrible statement, why would Lukman go and make a statement? That
Don't get me don't get me wrong.
that's a
It's
terrible
like
statement,
like
regardless
I
of.
like I said, it's a terrible thing to say. Like
Hmm?
for a coach, his stature, it's a very terrible thing to say. But it is what it is. He has already made a mistake. Then the next thing shouldn't be you going to make another statement yourself.
No, if you listen to his statement, he's like it's disappointed. He has every right to make that as well. Like,
Yeah, I
yeah.
understand, but I would rather you discuss that internally. Why I don't need you making that statement public. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Don't just go tell him personally and be like, you know what, this is how I feel, this is how I feel, this is how I feel, and let that be that. I don't like making
I think
public statements
the
is
manager
just
crossed the line there. No, like,
No,
why
he
didn't the
did.
manager call him personally and say the same thing to his face? Why did he need to say it publicly?
and that's what I'm saying. Two wrongs
So the manager,
does not
I
two
get
wrongs
you,
does
but
not make it right.
yes, but
Two wrongs does not make
the manager crossed the line there too.
he
Why
was
would you
wrong.
call him
Who,
out?
who was
Extremely
the
wrong.
that's what I'm saying. He was the one that was wrong in the first place.
And there was a
And
bit
that's
of
what
malice. There was a bit of malice there. If you listen to the manager's comments, a bit
yeah,
of malice.
yeah,
Ah.
but
Lookman is human as well. Like, doesn't sound like as if, because, and let me even tell you, why would you want to play for a manager of such? No, tell me, he's human.
mm,
Why would I want to play for you? So you just think you destroy me in public like that, and you expect to move on and expect? No, I'm human. No, he's not gonna play. If I'm
You're right.
Lookman, I'll never play for him. Never.
That's the truth.
He's human. What do
That
you
that
mean?
that, that is the level of what I keep talking about.
no,
Like
no.
some
I
of some
see
of this.
that this is where I see it differently. I think the coach has made a mistake. 100%. It was 100% wrong. Well, Lookman, first of all, he has a contract with Atalanta, so you have to honor that contract, whatever it is. It's not that Atalanta is gonna win any trophy this season. They are not going anywhere, regardless. We know
Okay, let,
in the
let me
summer
respond to you, Kay.
you're probably going
Kay,
to get a
You said
move.
something now. You said,
Mhm.
he has a contract with Atalanta. Okay, so you're telling me because you have a contract with a company and your boss is racially abusing you, does that mean you should keep working there? No, tell me.
Uh,
No, whether you have a
uh,
contract or not, it means nothing. The
it
person you're
does
going
mean
to be working with,
it does mean something. It does
no,
mean something.
what contract are you talking about? This is, you
Mm,
crossed the line
It
there.
does.
no, I get
Even if your
Oluwa,
I
I
boss
get
should
your
crossed the
work
point.
with
line,
you.
I
no,
get
even
your
if your
point,
boss crossed the
Oluwa.
line, you don't just walk out from your job. Oh.
He didn't say it was working out.
Mm,
No, 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 no,
No,
no,
no. He didn't say it
no.
was
That's
but
working
no,
he
out.
this is what
disrespected
you
him to
said,
the core.
Oluwa. This is what you said.
He
Probably you don't
disrespected him
I'm
to
understand.
the
never
Is
going to
core.
that
work with
if
such manager, man. No, no
yeah, so
way.
that's what I'm saying. You said you're never
Bro,
gonna play again for the team. That means
K
you're walking out of
K
the
you dis
job,
you dis
basically.
K okay, he disrespected him to the core. He did some that statement that you the worst, like downgrading. I think even Drogba said it. He said, what is the level of disrespect an African footballer player of the year can get? Can you tell what a world best player and that won you your first historical trophy and all that? Worst penalty taker. That for me is nothing short of racial. It's something racial. It's a racial statement for me and all that. Ritegi told him that, oh, you know what, take it. He shied away from the penalty and told him that, and you didn't. Oh, what happened? But why did Lookman take it and all that? Not for you blasting your own player. What do you want that to do? A player that just came back from injury, 30 something seconds, he scored a goal for you, and you came after the game to blast him and all. This is what we are saying about some of these things that some of our African players go through, that whereby when they show their hand and all those things, it's actually what is the treatment of this guy. Look at Osimhen. Look at what Osimhen went through. At the end of the day, Conte said he doesn't want him and all those. At the end of the day, look at what Napoli did. That's what I'm saying. A season after he left, Kvaratskhelia had to left. So that's what I'm saying. That some of these coaches, I don't know. I don't know if
Look,
it's
see,
favoritism or if it's I
these
don't know.
players are human. It's the way you treat me, I treat you. You don't expect me
Mhm.
to give you my best because I have a contract. I'm
Yeah.
human. What do you mean? I'm
Look at
human. I give my
Aubameyang.
best. I give my
Aubameyang
best for
said what
you because
Ateta did.
I believe in
Ateta
you.
Ateta is too stubborn. Yeah.
Why do you think
Ateta is
all
too
these
stubborn.
players under Mourinho they were fighting for him? Because they believed in him. He was protecting them. I would never play
Yeah.
for that manager if I was to be a footballer. Never,
I was looking at
never.
when I looked at when when Obi Mikel went to go and talk to Mourinho at this. I saw this thing before I watched his rant in his last podcast, and it was saying, look, the way Mourinho grabbed them and all those things. I mean, it's one thing for you to say you speak to your player when he's not performing. This player is giving his all. You guys won a trophy and all those. He missed a penalty. Just imagine Saka missing a penalty for us, and Ateta said, "Oh, such a very, very useless player is too distant." Saka, which is almost, if not even our best player, and you speak to you that way, the rage from Arsenal fans, they will be like, you know what, get this man out. But these
So,
guys, they get away with it.
so here's the thing. It's a lack of. It's a highly disrespectful thing from the manager. He simply tells you he doesn't respect.
Absolutely,
That's just what it means.
he doesn't. He
And we
doesn't.
shouldn't. It's easy for we as fans to tell Lookman how to react. No, he's human. Do we know what the
Mm,
kind of treatment he received in the training ground? We don't know. You think, yeah,
that's
like
true.
we don't know. There's more to just the manager blasting him. Let's be real here. That's the
Mm,
African Player of the Year. He's been playing good this season. Like, is it the first to miss the penalty? He scored a goal before the penalty incident, right? There's a bit of
exactly.
malice there, you can tell.
Yes,
Let's
there's
go act
something
like
there.
as if we can't tell the man how to
There's
react.
something there.
You know, the coach, the manager, sorry, the what's it called, the club, they should have protected him by having a manager that will protect his players. No, no one worked for that such employer. Never.
That guy is there's something wrong somewhere. He
Yeah,
has
you
he
you
crossed the
want to be
line.
in an environment where you're loved, and you ask yourself, did the manager come out to make a public statement to apologize? No.
Mm,
You're
he did
telling me the
not
club will undo it. Undo what? Is that going to change the way he feels as a person? No.
exactly.
Let him react the way he wants to react. So far, he didn't insult the manager. He just made a public statement. And that's to tell you that he's standing his ground. If he didn't act like that, that will happen again to another black man.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yes, don't no, you can't do that. Never. He's the worst player. Like I'm telling you, he's more than just missing the penalty. He's more than
It's
that. There's
more.
malice there.
It's more than that.
Because it's something we'll have resolved.
You're
Okay, look
right.
at what happened against last season with Chelsea. Madueke, Jackson, and Palmer with the incident of penalty. Do you understand me?
Mm,
In as much as you didn't like, people don't like Poch, but what did Poch? Did he put any player down? No, he didn't put any player down. He was like, this is our regular player, but you try to protect the player regardless of the
Hmm.
situation. And the training ground, then he can now school them and say, hey, such should never happen again. Like, do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
But not come up in public and you just rubbished the man. No, never.
So,
I should never
so
play
it's
for them,
it's
man.
within his right for him not to play or decide to play. That's the fact that if he decides he doesn't want to play, but I would say probably he should just play and stuff like it. But if he decides not to, I mean, it's within
Yeah,
his right.
saying you don't want to play for a man that disrespects you. Yeah,
I'm
he has
telling
a,
you.
yeah. That's violation of clause of the what's it called, the contract as well.
Mm,
I'm sure it should be in the contract as an employee. Yes, working in a safe
yeah,
environment is there.
that's true.
If you yeah, it's just what it is. Forget about the
Exactly.
paying his salary. If the
I
manager
know.
hasn't come out to make stupid statement like that, we won't be having this conversation.
That's the truth. He made a very, 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 very sensitive statement. It's out of order for me. And other players, what does that even say about other players as well? They ought to even like stand, but no, they didn't say nothing.
You mean the club?
Yeah, even the players, I don't know if they gave him the support he needed and stuff like
That's
that.
what we're saying. Like, we're just speaking from outside. He's
Mm,
talking from inside.
yeah.
Like it's not like look. We saw a little bit we saw a little bit of that with Osimhen, right? Last
Mm-hmm.
season.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to call certain people racist or but you see the way they
No, but
treat
you have to be honest. Let's be honest. There's only one name for it. That's what it is.
you
That's
see the
what
way
it
they
is.
treat certain people of
Mm-hmm.
certain race. You see it.
Lukaku and all those. You mean
Thank
there's
you.
enough. There's enough.
We've seen, like yeah, you like it's just what it is. Lack of respect, sorry.
Mm.
Lack of respect from the manager. Terrible. You can feel the
I mean,
malice there.
so when I saw Fabio there, Ademola Lookman is already living in a summer before, and I'm like, even before this just confirms it. Maybe because that man actually knows he's gonna
Stepping
leave and all
aside. I'm
that.
stepping aside, guys.
All right, Olua, nice
Try to
one.
join later.
Yes,
If you're still
sir.
online. Yeah.
Mm.
What
All right, I
about
appreciate
King? Wait,
everybody for
wait. Let me
coming.
like. What about King Black and the other guys?
Don't worry, Queen Black and other guys.
What about
Only
Abdul
God
as
knows.
well?
I know
Okay,
my
black.
wife is
But
watching.
the way
So
it
my,
is,
What about Abdul?
twice.
I thought the wish Abdul and Emmy though. I think Emmy said it's all about work that he's been busy with.
That's
I
what.
haven't seen
But
Abdul. Someone should help me find Abdul. I haven't seen him in
Abdul is
almost.
busy sipping coffee in England.
Abdul.
I
I've
even tried
already,
calling him. I
I've
don't
already
know.
Abdul. Oh.
I don't understand Abdul. It's been somehow with Abdul.
Yeah,
I hope
Abdul gave
everything
up
is
on
fine with him.
Chelsea already, bro. He gave up on Chelsea. uh,
Hope
I
everything is
hope
fine with him.
everything was fine with him and his family.
All right.
All right, people.
Have a nice day, guys. God
Yes,
bless
sir.
you.